Hello and welcome to Gilani Law Classes. Today I am reading an article written by me in this video. Today I am speaking about a very interesting and essential phenomena for law students and lawyers, and that has lost its significance in this modern age. As a matter of fact, there has to be much importance of this segment as great challenging competitions exist in law profession. I am talking about having a right methodology for conducting a legal research. Let me remind you one thing very essential in this respect, that all over the world legal research has been developing at great pace since law subject is such a social science that does not remain static and requires constant changes with process of time, since dealing with human psychology is its essence as well. But unfortunately, we are very poor in respect of putting our energies in rightful direction of rightful field or and subject of law is having an immense importance among many other disciplines. And infidelity with law research is the chief reason that we are having troubling crises every now and then in shape of poverty, inflation, insecurity, injustice with increasing backlog, and above all, completely collapsing poor economy. Today I am reading this paper of mine that is written by me on this topic so that my message may reach you in loud, clear and prompt manner. So let's start with our today's topic of proper methodology for conducting legal research. So far as legal research is concerned, there could have been multi-dimensional aspects for various students of law or lawyers while keeping in view the elements of study or court case preparation with which they are having an interaction. But here I am highlighting few of the fundamental principles of legal research that could be lucrative to any person having any nexus with law studies in any manner. There are quite a number of things we must keep in mind, that there are various methods of conducting law research nowadays, such as manual and digital modes. There can be advantages and disadvantages for both of these segments, such as if you do a digital research, you may reach appropriate information required within no time, but doing so, you may not have that by the way knowledge about different aspects of law subjects that can be have in manual reading of certain books while finding any point. Similarly, no one can undermine the importance and significance of book reading research that can provide us handsome in-depth concept of certain things, but it could consume a lot of time, and time is a thing people do not have nowadays, and people want to grasp as much of knowledge in shortest span of time. But one thing is for sure, that there are no shortcuts for success. Anyways, while keeping in view both of these methods of research, I would like to suggest you to have diversity in your research, meaning thereby that you can spare some time for quality commentary book reading to understand a concept, and you can further refine your research through digital medium. In addition to that, I must suggest that one must equip himself with background study of any topic under research. That you must know the ABC of basic laws so that it could be easier to arrive at definite argument within no time with confidence. Another aspect of legal research matter could be a proper brainstorming. One must know each and every factual as well as legal aspect of proposition, then think over it in a quite a little bit relaxed mood while having an introspection that where one needs to start research, what would be conclusive conclusion to that research. It happens sometimes that required information is met with no time, but that can only happen if you have wealth of practical experience of subject and also have strong grasp on variety of laws. Only then you could be able to get required information promptly. For example, if you have basic understanding relating to the chemistry and scientific approach of drafting of certain statute, it would be much easier for you to reach at relevant provision of law aptly, and only then you would be able to construe and interpret the same accordingly. Suffice to say, without much of background study, task of conducting research would remain a daunting act. Anyways, one another thing which I can add in this segment before concluding is to keep a record of daily research so that it would be much easier for you to have a revision that helps your memory and to be based upon already done work to build the castle of your research brick by brick. So to conclude with, I would like to summarize what I have discussed earlier. Firstly, you need to have diversity for adopting the medium of research. Then you must have acquaintance with all facts and relevant laws of your proposition, both for and against. Maximum grip of law with sound reading, and then keeping a record of your research. This is all up till now. See you soon again. Take care.